I'm presenting now the next video in the series based on my book, Borderline Personality Disorder, From Chaos to Authenticity, and this one is called Gray Days Are Optimal. From about 1920 to 1980, psychodynamic theory, also known as psychoanalytic theory, though there are differences, dominated clinical and intellectual life in the United States, Europe, and other parts of the world. Marxism was the other dominant ideology. While psychodynamics offers a wide range of ideas and countless counter ideas, there are a few schools within psychodynamics that are worth consideration. First, id psychology asserts that people are driven by instinctual drives towards sex and death. Second, ego psychology asserts that the ego mediates different parts of the psyche and helps defend against negative thoughts and feelings. These ideas are somewhat well known in popular culture. However, there was a third major development called object relations. Object relations theory asserts that as a child grows, he develops his identity and positive or negative sense of self, and even his values, through relationships with primary caregivers. The child initially idealizes the caregiver as wonderful and loving, though through maturation the child learns, to his dismay, that just as he is far from perfect, his caregivers are also human with negative aspects as well as positive aspects to their identity. The healthy adult is able to integrate and balance these different images and ideas of self and other without anger or resentment, allowing for love of self and other and understanding and forgiveness. Object relations theory is very helpful because borderlines tend to demonize or idealize other people, conceptualizing them as all good or all bad, when in fact mature relationships can only occur when we understand that our imperfections define us. The borderline may be very demanding with a strong sense of entitlement, belittling the other person with degrading verbal and other psychological abuses, or the borderline may interact in a docile manner, perhaps idealizing the other person, deferring to his judgment and even his value system. Strive to see the gray and nuance without judgment or criticism for at least a few moments when meeting someone, be it a teacher, family member, or even a waiter in a restaurant when all you want to do is get your food quickly and scarf down a burger. Allow the person's image, behavior, their idiosyncrasies to affect you for a few moments while his presence settles into your mind before impulsive assumptions set in. Seeing gray does not mean becoming dull. It means re-owning nuance and understanding conflict without anger and even good humor, and thinking before acting.